Nico, this is me in my kitchen, pretending I'm having a cup of coffee with you. You sat opposite me, so that's me sat there. That's you sitting here, but you're not, obviously. I've got this as a selfie mode because I can't. Whatever. Anyway, so I'll end up looking at myself talking to you, so don't worry about it. Anyway, it sounds like you've been through the mill, and if that's been going on for a while, and especially if this guy's isolated you and then kind of isolated you from your parents, from your girlfriend, and you've been running interference with them and doing all sorts of stuff like that, that's, you know what, how I think of it, it's like you're a certain shape, you're like an elastic band, and you've been pulled out of shape for a while, okay, and you don't even know that you've been slowly getting pulled out of shape, and you're not yourself, and it's almost like you have to kind of let it go and let yourself get back to being you. You know, and we all know you, love you for being so positive and always like looking on the bright side and just being a happy personality. So that's you, and that's your core. And like, it's like if I get the kids to do stretching, they do some warming up and they do some stretching, stretch the legs. And then I get them to like stand and shake their legs afterwards and say, look, this is like elastic bands, you've stretched them, you've got to let them get back to the natural length. That's what you've got to kind of do to yourself, allow yourself to get back to you being you. And the ways to do that is probably doing the things that you like doing with friends, with family, just being around people, but also going for walks, just sitting, looking out the window. I'm looking out my window at the wind moving the trees. It's amazing. I'm just looking at the grass that needs cut. Actually, I'll show you the. Right, hold on. How do I open this blind? Stuff's broke. Right, anyway. This is the garden. Right, so we just recently got a wall and a patio done, and it looks great. And we've got the grass. It needs a cut. The kids have a net. It's called a rebound net. They do the hurling, they hit the ball off it and catch it, but they hit the ball off it, it carries over the wall. No, there's a pigeon there. Yeah. So like, these are just the little things, just appreciating it. So I'm going to probably go and have a little cup of tea there and just look at my garden. And look, there's the other way. There's like shed and whatnot, and it's probably going to rain and see the wind blowing. Right. That's amazing. It's amazing that other people are in work today and they can't do that, and I'm sat in the kitchen having a chat with a mate who's not there. I'm recording a video for you, but like, so I am absolutely knackered. I'm like working too late. I'm working till 1 a.m. I'm getting up at like 7 or earlier, getting the kids ready, making the lunches. Got an hour with them, kinda, where I'm trying to do stuff. I'm trying not to think of work, and then I'm getting in the car, I go up to the school, try and ring my mum at the same time, and then I'm stuck in traffic for a little bit, so I get my phone out and have a look at like Basecamp and emails and maybe the forum or whatnot. So I'm trying to like get my own day sorted, and I'm trying to so anyway, I'm just forget all that crap, but what I'm just saying is, like, I know how you feel about being tired, not lack of sleep. I'm not getting enough sleep. I'm probably doing 6 hours, 5.5 hours a night, and I should really be doing 7 or 8. So it's super important to get the sleep and get the exercise. I'm not doing exercise. Exercise going out the window again. Jesus, it went out the window like because of the 8 weeks of the summer where the kids were at home, and I can't just go to the gym or go for a run when the kids are in the house. You know, I can't leave them. And then when my wife gets home from work, she wants to go to the gym and all that stuff. And then come the evening, I've got to, no, not that I have to. I don't want to go for a run or the gym in the evening because then I need a shower. And I can't get a shower then because I'll wake the house up, all the kids are asleep. So anyway, that's gone out the window. I need to go up. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go for a walk. The best exercise you can do is going for a walk. Honest to goodness, a few years ago, I went for a walk every evening for like a couple of months, pretty much every evening. I'm forgetting to look at you. Sorry, mate, I'm looking all over the shop. Every evening for a couple of months, and I felt great. I just came over with this sense of peace. My head wasn't, right, if you're overwhelmed, your head is probably racing. You can't hold a thought properly. That's what's been happening with me recently. Like a lot of this stuff that's been going on, with my dad, and just too much going on. Trying to get to England and back, and worrying about my mum and getting their house sold, and then 30 clients. Holy shit! I had 30 clients at one point. Dropped that down to 20. It's flipping got up to 25. I'm overwhelmed again, but I've got to breathe. I've got to make the time. It's 12:30. I've got to go and get the kids at 2:30. I've literally got to go and get the kids, and it's mayhem again, making a dinner and then getting them all out before I go take them hurling, and then get back, and then it's like mayhem, and then back to getting to bed. And then I'm like, instead of relaxing, chilling, flipping, I'd go and do 3 or 4 hours work at the night. It's just crazy. And as you know, you can't make the time and say, right, well, when I get everything done, I'll do such and such. It doesn't work like that. Just freaking go for a walk. Even like you might be looking at the last coin in your flipping war chest. You've got to look after yourself. Nothing will happen if your brain is overwhelmed and you're like, ugh. So going for a walk, half an hour, 40 minutes. 40 minutes seems good for me. And it's not a brisk walk, it's a stroll. You're having a stroll. And try not to take your phone as well. I find that hard because I need my phone in case the school rings or whatever, but try not to get the phone out of your pocket. Don't take your phone if you don't need it. And literally just go and just take €5 with you and have a cup of coffee. Stop somewhere on the way around, have a cup of coffee or a cup of tea. Just watch the world go by and appreciate the moment. Just like extend it out and then walk back. And what started happening with me is I'd get back, and instead of like my head being, I need to do these 10 things, I'd get back and I'd be like, I just need to do that one thing. If I do that one thing, everything else just falls into place, or the rest isn't that important, or whatever. None of the clients are giving out to me, complaining about not getting the reports. Why am I worried about doing the reports? Why are they flipping out? Am I doing reports every Monday? Why don't I do them once a month? Whatever, I don't know. I may just change stuff radically, and that's what the week commencing threads are about as well. Is start again. It's like try and start right. Stop bringing any habits from last week or bad thoughts or to-do lists, a big to-do list. Just flipping. I start them each week and like from memory go, what do I have to do? And if something falls between the cracks, then it falls between the cracks. If I can't remember it, and I've not got like a million clients, if I can't remember it, it wasn't important enough. And if it really is important, a client will pop up and go, what's going on with this? And if they don't, then they frigging didn't care either. So mine isn't like, I'm not going to have a to-do list that I stick on the wall and I have to go through it all. I have a to-do list for the week, sort of, which I put in my calendar, like things to do and when. And if I miss it, the next week, I try and do it from memory. What do I have to do? Ding, 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 ding. Because I'll know which are the most important ones. Like, if there's more than 7, I'm not going to remember it, honest to goodness. Anyway, I'm rambling a bit, but honestly, just have a chat with me, and you can have a chat, or I'm probably going to be telling you this kind of stuff, but I'll be feeding back things. And go spend time with your family, with your girlfriend. Go do the things like you're after freedom. We all are, and you've got it. Okay, you might not have the money that you want. I don't have the money that I want. I'm like lower than when I was an IT contractor, but I've got it in such a way that I'm at home at 12:30 on a Wednesday afternoon, looking out at the garden, and other poor buggers are in work, and they've got to drive an hour and a half through the traffic from Dublin to get here, because I used to have to do that. It's amazing. All right, I'm rambled enough. Speak to you later.